WECT.com and the WECT News app.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm John Evans.
I'm Frances Wellard.
A lot of officers on your streets are wearing body cameras.
But just how reliable are those cameras? Sheriffs from across the state learned more about the devices, including some of the sticky points. WECT's Stacey Pinto heard about the pros and cons of body cams. Stacey, what's the downside to wearing them?
Well, Fran and John, the mistake is a lot of people think that the camera will double as a third eye. However, the mounted camera does not have panoramic capabilities. So some of the video they do gather isn't always what meets the eye. These sleek and slender body cameras will soon be on every deputy in New Hanover, Pender, and Brunswick counties.
And we've been conditioned to think that because the cameras are on, it's magic and we can see everything and it'll show exactly what transpired.
But the state wants them to know the limitations of their newest gadget before they hit record. One downfall is the limited camera angles. This is dash cam video from the same incident, but from two different angles. The first video shows what looks like a man limping away to safety, shot and killed by two police officers.
Now, if these officers had written their reports and said, you know, anything other than what you saw from that vantage point, it would be immediately become suspect.
But take a look from the second police car. Here we can see the man has a gun in his hand.
He turns around and he points it at the police officer on the left. Then and only then is when the officers fire.
The perspective of these two cameras makes all the difference in this case. An important element Kudrick is reinforcing to our local law enforcement.
The bottom line is we'll try to, make sure that we're looking and educate our officers in the angles of it. Some of the technology that's coming out has a wider range. Hopefully we won't have many issues like that.
Despite its limitations, law enforcement officers say it's a necessary tool to have. I talked to Pender, Brunswick, and New Hanover County Sheriff offices today, and Brunswick County said they just got all 80 body cameras a few weeks ago. New Hanover County Sheriff's Office says they should have the rest of their 100 cameras by the end of this year, and Pender is working to fit it into their budget, but hope to get their hands on these mounted cameras soon. Reporting in the studio, Stacey Pinto, WECT News.